Hi, this is Pete, or Kenshin1913, along with
Dad.
This is his third one in a row, getting popular. So what are we going to be making today?
Baked chicken, potato, and onions.
This is a staple in our house.
The ingredients are chicken, potato, onion, oil, salt and pepper to taste, and red wine vinegar, and some rosemary.
All right, so we're going to be using 4 pounds of chicken breasts, but you can use whatever you want, right?
Yeah, you get that. No, you don't have to use a chicken breast. Over our house, they like most chicken breast, so we use chicken breast. But you can use like you can use a breast with bones, or this is boneless chicken breast. You can use the chicken breast with bones. You can use thighs, legs, or you can buy a cut up chicken. They sell them for like a fryers, and you got 2 backs, 2 wings, 2 legs, 2 thighs, and 2 breasts. All depends on the people what they like, what kind of parts of the chicken they like. If they like only thighs or only legs, you can buy that and put that in it.
This will work great with everything. So let's get started.
Okay, we started with the peeling the potatoes.
Yeah, my dad's only going to show you.
I show you a couple because I gonna use a couple of pounds, 2.5 pound potato. I show you a couple of potatoes, and I already got the rest of it.
Now, if you want, could you keep the skins on?
Oh, if you buy, they sell them now. Probably it's hard to find it because they are a season. But when they first come out, the new potatoes, they got very tiny skins. You can leave the skin on it, and you can use that. You wash them good, and use them with the skin on it. But see, the new potato, they got the skin lighter than this one. This are the non-new potato no more. Past, they were on the shelf, not on the shelf, but they were around for quite a bit of time, and the skin got kind of hardened. But now I peel it, and but the new potato, then they got the new potato, the small potato. Those you could just cut them in half. A lot of people, they use those to make roast potatoes.
Yeah, so we're just going to peel the potatoes. One thing you want to do is get your oven at 350 degrees. Preheat that baby while we're waiting, or while you're getting everything ready. So now we just peel the potatoes.
I'm gonna get the
we'll chop up the onions.
No, chopped up. I'm gonna get them clean, ready to get chopped up. I'm getting the onion ready to clean and ready to be chopped up.
So pretty much what you did was you pulled off the skin?
Off the dry skin, and take the dry leaves off, the top and the bottom. I'm taking one more layer because it's kind of dry on one side.
Yeah. Now one thing, not to kind of go away from my dad chopping, is for this thing, you're going to need a nice pan. You can use a nice tin pan like this, oil pan, or you can use a nice ceramic pan like we're using. We usually use the ceramic pan, or you can use...
we got a porcelain pan, they call them, that's a metal, but that's with porcelain on it. It's like a bluish color with little white dots, and there's that too.
So yeah, we cut up the onions, and then we'll start preparing the pan. And
okay, what I'm gonna do now, because those are big breasts, I'm gonna cut them in half. If I already pre-trimmed this chicken, I took all the fat off of it. But now it's the time to trim the chicken and take it. If there is a lot of fat, to take some fat off of it.
Yeah. And also him trimming or cutting the portions smaller like this will actually help
Cooking
the
quicker.
cook time. If you want to keep them bigger,
You can keep it bigger.
But we're just doing it for speed here. And like I said, you can preheat your oven to 350 degrees.
And you figure, you know, the chicken 20 minutes a pound, but you got to figure longer because of you got potatoes, onions, you know, that takes a little longer to cook. So if you got 2 pounds of chicken, 2.5 pounds of chicken, you got to figure around 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, I got all the chicken cut. Now I put them in the pan.
And you don't have to worry about putting the olive oil on the bottom.
Because when you put olive oil and just then with the flavoring, you gotta mix it up and they get all coated and the liquid gets on the bottom and it won't stick.
Yeah, well my dad will mix up the stuff when it's in here.
Okay.
When we get everything in. So now you got the chicken.
Yeah.
Next
that's cutting the potatoes.
And you want to kind of cut them, kind of like in.
You know, if you don't cut them too thick, they cook quicker.
Yeah.
You see, you don't want it too thin either because otherwise then
they'll cook too fast.
No, that's not that cook too fast.
So
when
they might burn.
They might burn. Yeah.
All right. So my dad's just pretty much gonna cut all the potatoes and put them in here, and then we'll come back for the onions.
Okay. You can see I chopped all the potatoes. Now it's time for the onions.
And my dad again is using 2 medium onions.
Yeah, you chopped it.
One thing we forgot to mention, by the way, one ingredient that we're going to be using is parsley. So I'll have it in the video description, and I'll probably post something in the very beginning. But yeah, parsley. You need a lot of it. Well, not a lot, but you know, a good amount.
Parsley is good with everything.
Yeah.
Anything.
So yeah, just make sure you chop up the onion pretty good, where you can. Where it's pretty much all uniformly the same size. It's obviously, since it's smaller than some of the potatoes, it'll actually be smaller in general. But it'll all cook. And like I said earlier, obviously we're not going to keep it. We're not going to keep it like this. My dad's going to mix it up.
I'm layering the ingredients. Then when everything is in it. You know, I put salt, pepper, and the parsley, and then I mix it up. And the rosemary, I put them.
That's last.
The little branch, I put them on top. But that's just for flavor. You don't need that.
Yeah, but what you want to do is like.
But if you don't like that flavor, you know, you don't have to put it. That's an option.
Yeah, it's optional. You don't have to put rosemary in, but it really is good with chicken. Really
well,
good.
It's good with chicken and with pork.
Yeah.
You know.
But what else was I gonna say?
Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little salt.
Salt.
Pepper.
This is just black pepper. You can add.
No, this one I'm doing. That's
the peppercorn one.
Yeah, that's the peppercorn one, and the tricolor peppercorn one. They black, red. You know. And this peppermint doesn't work too good.
Yeah. One peppermint we just had broke, so yeah, that's not working. Just use the black pepper I put over there. So you can use a little black pepper, red pepper flake. cayenne if you want. You can throw
All depends on you. No,
how spicy you
how
want
spicy you want it.
We're getting a little more spicier as I get older. I feel like I'm eating stuff with more spice and stuff. So you can add that. Parsley now, I guess.
Yes.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid with this parsley. Because I never heard anyone say, oh man, I think you put too much parsley.
The best one to use in this case, that's the...
Fresh?
No, the dry one. The one you buy in the store, because the fresh, you never get them this small, and then you can really mix them right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Now we're going to put olive oil.
Olive oil.
What do you think about... Let me ask this.
Half cup.
Did you ever think about putting like paprika or anything to give it some red color?
You could do that.
Yeah. See, this is a great recipe that we've had for such a long time, and it's kind of like a base recipe in the essence of once you kind of get this down, which it shouldn't be too hard. It's pretty much just potatoes,
and
onions.
Then
Potatoes, onions, and chicken.
Red wine and vinegar.
And you see how my dad's holding it like that? You wanna keep
No, otherwise it comes with gushes out.
Yeah, and you don't want to put a ton because it's very potent.
And you know, you want to spread them around all over the place.
Yeah, because this is what's gonna give it some good flavor. But anyways, like I was saying, this recipe is kind of like a base recipe. From here, you can kind of go anywhere you want with it. You can add whatever types of seasoning you want, herbs.
Okay, now it's time to mix everything. You see the rest of the juice on the bottom. You know, that one.
Yeah.
Make the ingredient to stick on the pan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this is a very good recipe. Just to kind of get the basics of what you want. Like the baked chicken and potatoes and onions and all that, and then from here, really the sky's the limit. You can put paprika. I was talking to my dad because we're gonna put a little water in. Excuse me. We're gonna put a little water in, and that'll help the cooking process a little bit, give it a little more liquid. And you could add chicken broth if you wanted to. One of the cooking methods we were talking about too was maybe putting
you could put them on a higher temperature.
In the beginning,
you coat them with tin foil.
Yeah.
And then like if it's got to cook 2 hours, you know, maybe you cut to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
After like 45 minutes, you
take off the foil.
Pull off the foil, and you reduce the temperature to 350.
Don't forget the rosemary.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, so we mixed it all together.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put some rosemary.
You put we're gonna put some few rosemary around.
Oh, see, yeah, see, so like here, if I was doing this, I would crush the I would take the rosemary in my hand and kind of like,
you know, no, this way it gets in the way I'm doing it, gets the flavor. You know, if you don't have to eat them.
Yeah.
You just take them out.
So you're gonna pour in water now?
Yeah, I'm gonna put maybe half a cup of water.
Yeah. Just to give it a little more liquid on the bottom.
Yeah.
You don't want it sticking or burning. So now we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees.
Well, because we use 350, we're not gonna cover it. We're gonna leave them uncovered.
Right. So we're gonna put this in the oven for 350 degrees. And about 2 hours. We'll come back. We'll tell you.
We can show you like halfway through in an hour and a quarter how it's coming, because you gotta check it.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be back. All right, we're back. It's been about 2.5 hours. As you can see, the potatoes are nice and brown. The chicken is nice and brown. If you want, you could leave it in a little longer to let the top ones get more crispy, but these are good for us. So we're going to have them. We're going to plate them and eat them.
That's the finished product, ready to be eaten.
Oh yeah. Some chicken and Mmm. Chicken is
Very
nice.
good.
The chicken is nice and moist.
Moisty. The potatoes nice and crispy.
I'm grabbing it with some onion here. Perfect. Mmm. So this is something you can kind of put in the oven and leave it alone for a while. It'll be done in a couple hours. But yeah, this has been delicious. So this has been another Cooking with Kenshin1913. I've been Pete.
And that.
Yeah, that's it.
Buon appetito.
See ya.